Hello guys, my name is Benjamin, the publisher of HowExpert, and today I want to introduce you another book by HowExpert. It's called Introverted Expat, How to Travel the World and Live Abroad as an Expat While Embracing Being an Introvert. Written by Mary Teresa Betts. So this book is basically for those of you who are interested in traveling the world outside the United States, from the US, and you want to become an expat, but at the same time you're introverted, right? So you might have some thoughts in your head that, it may be more difficult for the introvert to go out there and travel and be an expat. Well, you're going to learn how to be an expat while having an introverted personality. And and best of all, it's written by someone who has real life experience. Mary Teresa Betts has real life experience being an expat, and she is also an introverted person from her own words as well. And so she's going to teach those of you who are interested in being an expat but have an introverted personality. It's okay. The message is you can be introverted and still okay. You can be who you are. Okay. A lot of times in society, they believe that, we're told that, you have to be extroverted, you have to be loud, you have to have this outward personality in order to be able to travel. That's not true. If you have this, if you're drawn to traveling, it's inside of you. It could be for introverts or extroverts. It doesn't matter. And this book is specifically for those of you who are introverted, but you may have that limiting belief that, I can't travel because I'm introverted. Well, Marie basically breaks that limiting belief in this step-by-step guide. It's a quick how-to guide. You can read in one sitting, like most HowExpert books. I'm going to just show you what the table of contents says here. Chapter 1, an introduction to introversion and why it can make you an excellent expat. It's actually, in her words, you can actually become a better expat if you're introverted. Chapter 2, what to do before you leave. Okay, you got to know what to do before you leave. And she goes in detail about all the things that you need, such as home decor, literature, food favorites, all those kind of things, to-do lists. Chapter 3, what to do once you're landed. Okay, so what do you do once you're landed? Okay, don't try to hide your otherness. Don't pretend you're not an introvert. Expat problems and so forth. Okay, and she goes into more detail how to be curious, discover new things, networking tips, how to process isolation and loneliness if you go through that, how to cope with depression, make goals, tips to overcome feeling overwhelmed, there's nothing wrong with you, and more detailed stuff, and conclusion, and so forth. Okay, so for those of you who are introverts but still interested in becoming an expat and want to experience living outside the country of your country, this is the book to get, Introverted Expat, okay? I'm going to read a quick book description in the back for you guys, what this book is. You've done your research, your gut's telling you to go, and you're finally made your decision. You're moving to a foreign country. It all sounds wonderful except for one minor detail. You're an introvert. Now the idea of living in a foreign country, speaking a foreign language, socializing with complete strangers in another language, and navigating all the cultural nuances of new place are really freaking you out. But whatever you do not refund your ticket. Instead, pick up this book and realize you're going to be just fine. In fact, it's going to be better than that. You're going to thrive as an introverted expat. But here's the thing, it won't happen overnight. You're going to need some tips, tricks, and strategies. You're also going to need good understanding of who you are and what it really means to be an introvert. And that's what this book covers, along with the key points here. What an introvert is and what it isn't. 7 essential characteristics of an introvert. Why being an introvert is your biggest asset while living abroad. What to pack to create the best home, aka recharge station. How to identify your stressors and triggers before you leave. How to cope with isolation, loneliness, depression, and overwhelm in your foreign country. networking tips and more. Okay, so get Introverted Expat today. Now about the expert behind this book, Mary Teresa Batt. Mary Teresa Batt has traveled the world and knows the ins and outs of thriving as an introverted expat. When she was 20, she bought a one-way ticket to Germany where she completed her bachelor degree, made wonderful friendships, and fell in love with her freshly baked breads. Her latest move, a transatlantic leap to Italy, where she spent the last 2 years learning Italian, attending university, and eating with the locals at little trattorias. In addition to her German and Italian love affairs, Mary's had opportunities to observe and engage with people from all over the world, including Ireland, England, France, Austria, Sweden, Turkey, Japan, and China. The conclusion? We're all completely different and exactly the same. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more. So that's a quick book of the day, Introverted Expat. Go get that book as an ebook, paperback book, or audio book, or all the above, whatever option that you want. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.